Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G. We're going to play some music for you. We're going to talk some synthwave news. And yeah, we had no microphone there, but you know what? We're going to plow through tonight. We had every single technical issue that we could possibly find, but we're just going to move on and give you some of the dirt, some of the dirty news, and some of the fun news, and just kind of mix it up, tell a few jokes, play a couple songs. Hopefully you guys are here to listen and enjoy. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our very first top story. Ladies and gentlemen, top story of the evening. Kavinsky raises an eyebrow as Honda Middle East makes drive and night call knockoff. Yes, Honda Middle East, which apparently only has 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, assumingly launched a new ad campaign for their new Honda HR-V, featuring the likeness of Kavinsky's popular track Night Call. It seems that there was a large campaign behind this. It garnered 1.4 million views. Neon, 1.4. That's a lot of views.
Oh, the Instagram comments alone were pretty nasty.
Yeah, I think they ripped him a new asshole because, you know, hello, copyright infringement. And we do have a story on that. We do have our roving reporter once again. Our roving reporter, Vosto Vlad, is on the scene to tell us a little bit about what's going down.
This is Vosto Vlad. We are in a factory of Honda Middle East, where the director of this branch, Mr. Habib Al-Kebab, has accepted to talk with us. It is an honor to have you with us, sir.
The honor is mine.
Sir, there are rumors that say your commercial for Honda HR-V is a complete ripoff of Kavinsky's famous production entitled Night Call. What is your official response to this accusation?
Yes. Well, I am very happy with our prize that we won at Middle East Motor Awards. I think it was a good liftoff for our company. We are very, very proud.
Sir, I did not say lift off. I said ripped off. You ripped off Kavinsky's Night Call. What do you have to say?
Huh? I thought we were going to talk about motors. What is this?
Kavinsky, sir, your commercial is a direct copyright infringement.
But wait, I have nothing against Kaspersky. It is a very good antivirus. I put it on all my devices of my family. I have nothing against it.
Sir, Kavinsky is a music producer. The song in your commercial is almost an identical copy of his song Night Call.
Ah, okay, I see. I see now. Securitrons, get this individual away from our facility.
Securitrons enabled. You have 20 seconds to comply. Evacuate the premises immediately, or you will face complete annihilation. This order is non-negotiable. 20.
Well, Dennis, it seems that we're in a difficult situation here. I will pass the transmission back to you and see if I can get my crew away from this horrible circumstance.
14.
Oh, dear Vosto, get out of there quickly. There is our news story for this evening. And what do you think about that, Neon?
It's interesting. Knowing Kavinsky, this should be really, really interesting.
Yeah, he definitely likes to have control over his intellectual property. And you know what? I can't blame him, especially with such a big company like like Honda. That's crazy. So we'll keep you up to the minute on any news breaks. If anything changes, we'll be the first to let you know. And without further ado, we're going to go on into our weather section. Neon, Fox, take it away with the weather.
All right, well, it's going to be a cloudy with a chance of neon rain. And tomorrow you should look out for possible high winds and flying palm trees. The weekend promises to bring sunshine, flashy sports cars, and large shoulder pads. I think you can leave your leg warmers at home.
I love it. This is my favorite segment. I love the, you can't have a news show without the 80s cheese, dad jokes, and all that. So, yeah.
Of course.
And we're going to go into our next song here. We're going to feature our very first song of the evening. And what song are we going to feature first here for our listeners?
All right. Well, this is from Quixotic's latest album, Flamingo Drive-In. And this song is called Cocktails and Dreams. Let's take it away.
All right, here it is. Cocktails and Dreams, your first song of the night. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. Once again, that is Quixotic. Awesome tune, Cocktails and Dreams. Once again, we want to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. And we have the chat room. It is popping. It's popping. How you guys doing out there? I'm waving to you.
Got Demi K in there.
Demi K. We have Joey Four-Track, also known as Palmera Cart. Who else do we have in there? Bunch of people. No Clue. No Clue did a crazy set earlier. He does kind of like a hybrid synthwave and just about everything you could think of in the mix. Good stuff. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go into our next feature here. We are going to go into other news.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, in other news, the 80s guy gets remonetized out of nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. He got demonetized in December. It's crazy. Due to his channel having reused content. Neon, does that make any sense? Reused content?
It makes no sense to me. I mean, CNN and Fox have the same content on YouTube, don't they?
Everybody has the same content on YouTube.
No, I guess those two wouldn't.
It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's the channels I watch, but it's like, I follow Cyberpunk, and you follow Cyberpunk, and a story breaks, and you hear the same thing, the same exact news stories from everywhere. But anyway, there is a good side to this, because out of nowhere, they sent him an email after months and months of having no money from all the content, which he works his ass off. I know for a fact the 80s guy does work really hard getting all of your videos out there, and they're like, yeah, congratulations, we're remonetizing you again. And
that's so silly. I mean, he's generally got the permission of the artist, and he's doing good for the scene.
He's doing great for the scene. So anyway, it all ends in a good note. We have, once again, the 80s guy. He is back. He's back, baby, doing some rad 80s stuff. So we're happy for him. So get out there.
80s guy.
Yeah. Check out his YouTube and go like all his videos because he's a nice guy. So, moving on into our feel-good story of the week, we're going to let Jules take away this little deal here. Go ahead, Neon.
All right, well, thank you. So, Retro Reverb Records has put out a trailer. They've got a new charity album called Retro Reverb Rhythms that supports cancer research. So you're going to find this on a YouTube channel. Just do a search for Retro Reverb Records. The tease indicates some amazing song selections and artists, and it's all for a great cause. So I guess the album will be coming soon to Bandcamp. I'm not sure when, but this is just great. All these albums or collections that are put out for charity, they just as a fan who buys the music, you just feel good, and in return you get some wicked music.
Absolutely. So yeah, very good. It's all for a good cause. Retro Reverb Records. Try saying that 3 times fast.
RRR.
RRR is putting out some good stuff for a good cause. Make sure you go out on Bandcamp, buy their stuff, get their deal. Check out the YouTube channel. We love them. And we got one more feature that we're going to go ahead and roll into here. This is the Neon Fox Song of the Week. Once again, Neon, take it away. What's your song of the week?
Well, this week I've selected a track from Axel Drive, which features some great guitar riffs. Think Wolf and Raven or Alpha Chrome Yayo. This song is Lock and Load.
And here it is, Night Ride FM.
But yeah, album release.
Yes, so we just had our lock and load right there. Great tune. And once again, great, awesome song, Mr. Fox. Good job.
I love those guitar riffs.
Yeah, they definitely rock it out.
It's one of the reasons I got into Wolf and Raven, and Alpha Chromeo has just been putting out some great tracks, especially his one that he dropped last Friday, Cerberus 3000.
Yeah, oh, I love that one. It's very good. Excellent stuff. So, going into... Oh, wait a minute. This just in. Andy from Beyond Synth has lost his USB stick. Ladies and gentlemen, does anyone know where Andy's stick is?
Yeah, which one of you has it?
We're looking for Andy's stick. We need some help.
I found one of my USB sticks in my cat's litter once. And there's, honestly, there's only two ways it could have got there, and I shudder to think which one it was.
Oh,
since,
God.
And since I don't label these USB sticks, I did the gross deed of fishing it out and plugging it in. And, only to find a text file containing the word test.
Oh, no, that's the worst.
Andy, I don't know if you have any cats. You may want to check there.
Yes, check the litter box, Andy, because it just might be there. I hope it's not. I really don't. I found mine on my nightstand. I actually had the same exact thing happen to me. And again, I'm just kind of doing my whole rearrangement of all my DJ equipment. I got new software. I got a new computer. And I'm like moving stuff with the USB stick. And I lost it. And I was like looking for everywhere. And it ended up on my nightstand, which, go figure, I have no idea why or how it got there. But that's the mystery of the USB stick. It just...
they're like socks. You lose one, and then you wind up going buying another one, and then a couple of months later, you find the old one, and then you have this stack of USB sticks.
They do. You just find all these mismatched USB sticks. It's the worst. All right, well, very good. Going into our album releases now, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready for some very groovy album releases. So I'm going to kick this off. We're going to have Neon Fox do the other half of it.
Yep.
So we're going to kick this off here. We have my main man, Cheddar, my buddy. I actually think he is in the chat room. So, yeah.
Yes, he is.
That is awesome. I'm glad that people are tuning in, watching, and listening to you and I blabber and screw up all over the mic set here, because we've got a doozy tonight. Oh, my gosh. But you know what? This is live. I kind of said, I was going to poll the audience, and I just got a lot of feedback saying, hey, do we want to do it live or do we want to do a recorded? Recorded's great because everything sounds so perfect. And then live, anything can happen. Neon, anything can happen. Anything.
You never know. We're living on the edge.
We're living on the edge. We're just living dangerously. So we're going to go on into some more of these album releases because we are so excited. Elemental came out in the 24th of March. That is my main man, Cheddar. And Kallax LP3 released. Also got the front page of Bandcamp. So awesome.
Yeah, that's well-deserved.
Very well-deserved. That is an awesome album. In fact, it almost feels like a double album, I would say. How many tracks does that have? Like 14, 15?
Geez. Yeah, something like that.
That's amazing. Like, that's just too much. I can't listen to all that music. Really, it's overload. We have Future Cop Voltrana released.
That's correct, yep.
The voices of Parallels, Siamese Youth, and Nina, Computer Magic, and more. So that's an awesome album. Yeah. I haven't heard that. Have you heard that? I'm sure you've heard that one before.
Yeah. I've listened to the whole album, and obviously we had some previews of the tracks with Parallels because they were dropping singles throughout the last few months.
Right.
But it was nice to hear Nina's voice, and there's a track on there with Computer Magic doing the vocals, and it's just really, really good. Amazing.
Yeah, I gotta check. I'm telling you, we just get inundated with all this new music, and it happens all at once. And
tis the season.
It is. I think it's springtime, and people are just kind of pumping out that because they want to get that good vibe going and get out, put the top down and drive down the road, and
exactly.
It's
all
out
in time for summer.
Yeah, man, it's outrun, and you got to put the top down and blast out the synthwave. So a couple more album releases. Ace Buchanan. And this is, I want to say Yakuza, but it's not. Do you know the pronunciation?
Yakusoku?
Yes, something like that.
Something like that?
Apologies to Ace Buchanan because I can't pronounce that name. But it's on all platforms. And yeah, it's a single. And it features another wonderful artist by the name of Griff doing the vocals on that. And it is a great inspirational song. Very cool stuff. It's just about keeping your head up, keep pushing forward, even when your cue doesn't work and your microphone's not working and it takes you an hour and a half to plug your equipment in and get it working. When you finally realize you just unplug it and plug it back in, just like you always do. And
poof, it works.
And poof, just like magic. So, L.A. Arson, EP, Pale Summer. That's coming out on April 5th, but they just gave a nice little tasty little sample of what is out, and that is some really good, almost leaning towards metal, but I'm digging it. I'm really digging it.
Yeah.
Have you heard that one yet?
Yeah, I heard the sample I listened to the teaser on Twitter, and yeah, his music is so high energy.
Yeah,
I love it.
It is. It shreds. Very, very good stuff. And of course, we have Absolute Valentine with Omega. That's coming out April 19th. And I love those guys.
One of my favorite artists. You know what? I should stop saying that because everybody's my favorite artist. But there are some veterans in the scene. And this year we're getting, I guess it's the season. The veterans are popping out and dropping albums.
Yep. Absolutely. So that was only one half of the album releases taken. The second half here, go ahead and see if you can bring us home with this.
Well, I'll continue it. So Dana Jean Phoenix just released her Pixel Dust Deluxe Edition. So this features remixes from Facehugger, Tommy 86, Oceanside 85, sorry. Dread, Gregorio Franco, and The Rain Within's. And these remixes are incredible.
The Rain Within, that's amazing.
Tommy 86, they've taken her amazing songs and taken them to the next level. And Gregorio Franco, add a little bit of his dark, powerful synths to some of her tracks. It's really, really good. Awesome. So that was released. Starcadian just released a video short film for his song Freak Night. And you should check this out. Go to his YouTube channel. It is so cool. It pays homage to the director, or I guess special effects.
Is that connected with the new retro wave thing? I don't even know.
It is. It's got, I guess you could, it's like early 80s funk.
Oh, really? Oh, well, yeah, this is Starcadian, so.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
But,
awesome.
The video pays tribute to movies like Gremlins and such.
Oh, awesome.
It's just so cool. And let's see, what else? We've got Wolf and Raven. They just released Lap of Luxury. And this sounds nothing like their previous releases. There's no crazy guitar riffs in this. This is more like an 80s elevator music, walking through the mall type sound. And it just sounds great. So we're going to be hearing one of their tracks right after this, a little bit later. Gravity Gun announced they're releasing an EP on April 1st, and they assure us this is not an April Fool's joke. And Levinsky is releasing the Electra Complex this spring.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody here caught him and Millennium Falk this past Saturday. They were doing an online concert.
I did. That was amazing. I saw you.
Finland.
You were all over that too.
It was incredible. It was on YouTube. It was Instagram, on both their Instagram profiles, and I loved it. It was just incredible. These guys, they had green screen behind them, and they had Kizunot helping them out with the technical stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it was a complete success.
Yeah, it was really cool. I love that the green screen was amazing.
Oh yeah. And the stuff that was playing on that green screen, especially when Levinsky was doing his little sets, it looked like he was getting swallowed up by bare nipples and yeah, it was pretty good.
That sounds interesting. Might have to borrow that video.
Moving on, we've got Dicecom Inc. He's announced, they're releasing an OST for the Cyborgs on Alien Day, which is April 26th.
Nice.
So the Cyborgs is one of these, small campy little movies. So that comes out April 26th. Dicecom Inc. from Calgary, Canada. And one last release I'm going to mention, one of my favorite bands, Von Kaiser's new album, Landline, is dropping May the 4th. And they've released a teaser finally on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And I truly think this album is going to be up there with Gunship and The Midnight and their album releases. So I can't wait for this.
Whew, that's some tall words.
So yeah, that's about it this week for album release news.
Yeah, very good stuff. Thank you very much, Neon Fox. With the other half of the album releases, we are going to go into our next tune here, but in the interim, we're going to take just kind of a quick breather just to let you guys know out there in the chat to pop in and say hi. We have a lot of people that have come out. Hopefully you guys are still sticking around to hear the rest. We are about maybe like 3/4 through, so we want to let you know that, we're going to be doing this little news thing. And yeah, if you like it, please reach out to us on Twitter and spread the word. We might not be 100% polished at this point. We're still kind of trying to figure out how the Q buttons work and all that crazy stuff, but we are definitely putting our best efforts to kind of polish up this little show and kind of figure it out as we go. So, bear with us if we have a couple extra dad jokes in there, but we're having fun, and it's all about having fun, man.
We're hustling.
We are the great synthwave hustlers, I tell you that. So, moving on into our next track. This is Kalex, and he just released his new album. This is Night Dreamer on Night Ride FM. Here it is. Yeah, once again, that is Calax with Night Dreamer. Yes, great tune right there. What do you think of that tune, Neon?
I love it. This album is just perfect.
Yeah, he totally nailed it. He's like super nice guy too, and in fact, we're going to be bringing some of his music on the station. Yay! We do reach out to the artists. We try to get as many people to sign on. All we want to do is promote you. We want to play your cool music. So, hopefully you guys might be interested in getting your music on Night Ride FM. All you got to do is just go to submit.nightride.fm to get your song on the station. And yeah, we're really excited to be playing some of his stuff. And that was just his song, Night Dreamer. And
I'll be fangirling him when he comes to Toronto.
I know. I really got to get up there. I really do. I'm working on it. Working some angles with the wife. Trying to, I can't cash in my birthday card because that's not until November. But, we'll get there. Where there's a will, there's a way. Right?
Exactly.
So next we do have a really quick PSA announcement. And this is from North Innsbruck. I believe. Is that how you pronounce it? Hope so.
Innsbruck.
Very good. And we want to make sure that you remember to keep your gear stored safely. Nothing can drag a producer more quickly down than ruined hardware. Wah, wah. With many producers in studios and basements, it might be susceptible to water damage. He had a situation where he had a small studio flood, and it was ruined the whole floor and everything like that. Thankfully, he was able to get his stuff out in time, but he did have a wall-mounted DX7 and a JX8P. That loss would have been tragic.
Oh, that's scary. I know Faith in the Glitch lost his DJ controller to some dancing revelers a few months ago. So he made sure his replacement had a travel case and insurance. So, yeah, everybody, take note.
Take note. Make sure you get your stuff insured because stuff ain't cheap. That's for sure. And with that, we're going to go into our synthwave song charts with just a short update. Mr. Neon Fox, can you take that away?
Okay, well, this week it's voting. So don't forget to vote for this week's charts at synthwavecharts.home.blog. The song and the album nominees are fierce this week, so it's really, really hard to vote for just 5 songs and 3 albums. If you're a producer or a fan and you want to submit any songs and albums to be considered for the following week's charts, those submissions are closed until later this week when the voting results are announced and the charts are released. So yeah, go and vote.
Go vote, guys. Do your duties because we got a lot of really good artists on the charts, I tell you what. And
oh yeah, this week especially. I mean, you had Mike Loakley drop his album.
Absolutely.
And Quixotic.
Yeah. I love that.
Competition is fierce.
I can't stop playing that Quixotic. I really can't. That and Pilot. That's like never left my playlist for the past week.
That song Alice by Pilot. I love it.
Yeah, we do have some special news for anyone listening. We do have an exclusive Pilot interview that we're going to debut on Friday, and I cannot be more than excited to be playing it for you guys.
Just awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It's actually his first voiced interview, so
so he has a voice.
I was shocked. Yeah, I mean, the mystique of Pilot is pretty cool. Who is Pilot, but he's a dude, man. He's a dude. He's a cool dude. We had like a nice half-hour chat. So make sure you check us out Friday night. We're going to do some Pilot songs, and then we're going to do a little interview playback, and it should be a lot of fun. So check that out. Moving on into touring news. Once again, Mr. Neon Fox, can you go ahead and take us into some touring news?
Thank you. So I'm just going to run down. Arcade High announced that they're going to be in Pittsburgh on May 17th. I regularly play their track Cool Inc. when I'm DJing, so that's exciting.
Oh, yeah. I love that song.
And now, tomorrow night, for those of you in the Rhode Island area, Neon, they're having their monthly synthwave night at the Free Play Bar and Arcade. This is in Providence, Rhode Island. It's a $5 cover and over 160 games set to free play. And you're going to be hearing nothing but the best in Outrun, Retrowave, Dark Synth, Retro Synth, Pop Wave, you name it, spinning throughout the night. The fun starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, March 27th. This Friday, Doom Flamingo, they're going to be playing in Nashville. And then I think a month later, they'll be somewhere else. So folks in Nashville, check out Doom Flamingo. This Friday as well, The Midnight kicks off their spring-summer tour after a short break from their crazy Europe travels. So I guess they got enough rest in 2 weeks. They'll be in Atlanta, Georgia this Friday, followed the next night by Asheville, North Carolina, and then Carborough, North Carolina, and then after that, Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh,
so,
man.
yeah, The Midnight kicking
That's
off
close
their
to home.
spring-summer tour.
I might try to make that one.
I think everybody, and nobody misses one of their concerts. Every time they post it up, sold out, sold out, sold out.
Very true.
Perturbator and Dan Terminus, they're wrapping up their Europe tour this weekend. Tonight they played in Glasgow, in Scotland, and tomorrow they'll be in Manchester, followed by London, Paris, and Nantes. And then in April, he'll be coming to North America with Ghost supporting him. So that's exciting. Com Trues, tomorrow he'll be in Portland, and then followed by Vancouver, Seattle, and Minneapolis. And there is a Synthwave Festival going on Saturday, Retro Future Festival in Malmo, Sweden.
Oh, this is
And
going to be great.
Yeah, this is going to feature some heavy hitters. You've got Dynatron, Irving Force, Nina, The Midnight Danger, Damocles, and Hyperdriver. So, yep, there's always a festival going on somewhere. It's just
Yeah, I mean,
Europe's
there's
lucky.
always good music, I tell you.
Yeah. And let's see, I've got a couple more to mention. Turbo Drive in San Francisco. This Saturday, March 30th, they've got Future Holotape, Street Cleaner, and Mega Hit from Hungary. They're going to be on the stage performing. And something a lot of people might have overlooked, Monday, April 1st, Giorgio Moroder kicks off his European tour called Celebration of the 80s. And it starts in Birmingham, followed by London, then Scotland, then Germany, and then kinds of other European countries. So yeah, Giorgio Moroder. That's going to be awesome.
That is. I would love to make that concert. He's just like the granddaddy of like synthwave.
Exactly.
I guess.
If you're a synth fan, you should be at a Giorgio Moroder concert.
Yeah, you have to. It's like, you know, you got to know your roots with synthwave. That's
Yep.
the way to do it.
Finally, I'm gonna one more little festival. There's Tuesday, April 2nd, so that's next Tuesday. Stranger Nights 3 in Oakland, California. This is gonna feature Birthday, Starfarer, Elevate the Sky, Lucky in Love, Stylicom, and The Problem of Time.
Very nice, very nice. That is our touring events and news. So check out those shows, and of course, once we do get any new information, we will definitely let you guys know first. You will find it here, most likely, because, I mean, I don't think anyone follows the news more than Neon Fox, and, you know, I do okay myself.
I try.
It's good. We're glad that you're out there, you know, just scooping up this news and letting the people know, which is most important. We're going to go into another song here. We hope you are enjoying the program so far. We're running a little long. We got a lot of news. I don't know where all this news came from. Like maybe a day ago, we had nothing on our rap sheet, but it just popped out of nowhere. That Kavinsky thing was like just completely insane. Next song. This is a track from Wolf and Raven. The new album sounds very different from their previous releases, but I love it. There's no guitar riffs, but, you know, it's pure, simple, glorious mall music from the 80s.
Oh, so, yeah.
I mean...
Smooth.
Just nice and smooth. It's the way we like it. Like a baby's bottom. Here it is. Enjoy. Yeah, once again, that is a little Wolf and Raven right there with Nightlife. Awesome tune. So, we are going to go ahead and move on into miscellaneous stories. Dun, dun, dun. I don't really have a theme song for miscellaneous stories, but these are great stories nonetheless. As you can tell, we're getting a little giddy. It's getting a little late. It's a little late in the evening. We're getting a little silly, but it's almost time for my bedtime, so I can go to bed. I hear all some of the UKers are checking out, but I do thank Kit. She was in here and she hung out as long as she could. I'm very sorry, Kit. We could not get on any earlier. And I tell you what, it's crazy. I say we're going to try to get on an hour earlier. And what do? We end up going on an hour later. So figure that one out.
Funny how things work out.
Oh, my God. Softball. Softball's a thing now. So, and then, you guys don't want to hear my excuses. So we're not going to give them to you. But yeah, what a mess. What a hot mess. Moving on into some extra stories here for your listening enjoyment. Code Electro has started a side project. It is called Telestation Alpha. He dropped 3 singles now in a row. Rapid succession. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Cold War oriented, but the sound's still similar to his Triad album. So in my opinion, it's a little too much kung fu and too little nuclear standoff, I guess you'd say, but nevertheless something to check out. Make sure you check that album out. Code Electro, cool stuff. And C. Thomas Howell, this is kind of a bummer here. He's got to leave due to some personal reasons. And this is I guess leading into, it's kind of the theme for tonight. Hey, we do synthwave shows and we love doing them, but we have a real life too. You got to do what you got to do. You got to take care of number 1, and then you got to take number 2. That's your family. So we do wish C. Thomas Howell. We wish him all the luck, and we'll see him when he comes back, because nobody can leave synthwave.
Yeah, best wishes from the Synth fam.
Yeah, absolutely. Stranger Things 3 trailer. I'm sure you guys have seen that. It's been all over social media. It is released. Everyone loves it. And, of course, I mean, come on. It's Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
So, very awesome.
Mall scene alone. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a whole mall thing now where they're kind of growing up. And I guess it's, what are they going into? Like the late 80s, I guess, is the time frame?
I don't know. There was so much good stuff going on in that trailer. It's kind of, the only thing I remember is just all these beautiful neon lights in a mall.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember. I think that's all I focused on.
Yeah, it was great. In fact, I know Midnight's coming out with kind of like something that reminds me of that too. They're kind of like a little growing up, and the mall, and kind of they're always changing the game, man. Those guys. But yeah, I kind of am getting forward to looking towards this new 80s mall sound, maybe a little late 80s kind of groove. So yeah, I can't wait to see what Stranger Things has in store for us, and of course synthwave is evolving and moving in a particular direction. So it never stays still. Finally, our final story. This is a fun little lighthearted story to kind of wrap things up for our news. Alien, which came out in 1979, almost the 80s. Almost. They just missed it.
I'm not going to mention my birth year.
And I certainly don't want to mention mine. So they're celebrating their 40th anniversary this year with a 4K Ultra HD releasing in the time for Alien Day, which is April 26th, after the planet LV426. Is that real? Is that even real?
Oh,
news?
Yeah, April 26th for us alien geeks.
All right.
It's Alien Day.
Alien Day, if you say so. It is featuring 8 short vignettes, and they have both theatrical, and director's cuts. Cool.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if anybody caught this on the interwebs, but New Jersey's North Bergen High School put on a play recently featuring costumes made from recycled materials that rivaled the original movie props. And the internet is loving it. The parents were filming clips from this play, and it just looked so incredible. So, it's garnered so much attention. It's caught the attention of Hollywood.
That's
so,
amazing.
Facehugger, pay attention.
Pay attention, Facehugger. they're coming for you. The aliens, all the face huggers. So, in fact, New Jersey in the house. That's where I'm from. In fact, that's not too far. It's maybe about 45 minutes to an hour from me. So, yeah, New Jersey representing with some cool retro stuff. So, yeah, very, very nice. We have one more track to finish things off. Once again, do not forget to check out our website. We have a brand new content website. We're still working on putting content up there, but we are at news.nightride.fm. We tell you about the news, we announce the news, we play the news, and we have some cool synthwave music as well, which we're going to go into right now. And this last song here, what are we going to close this out with here, Neon?
Wow. This is a Gachiro Solar System it's a Parisian artist. And this is from their album, The Lost Tapes, which was released on March 14th. There's something about this song. It's great. The melody in it is just so great. It's a nice, relaxing track. Very spacey, I guess. But it's a great way to close out the evening.
Yeah, very, very good way to close it out. And this is the end of our show. Yay. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to submit any news, concerts, releases, PSAs to our tip line at nightride.fm. I am your host, Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
Have yourself a great week and an even better neon-soaked weekend. We will see you next time on
Bye-bye.
The State of Synth.